Tonight, on Be Something Wonderful, imagining the Neville Goddard way unpacked. I am your host, Tom Kieran, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, welcome back. I got an email from a new subscriber today that said, Tom, I don't know if it's that I don't believe in the teachings of Neville Goddard or that I don't understand them. He talks about this idea that your imagination is God or Christ, and that you have to die and be born again into your new state where your desire is. Can you unpack that? Well, guys, we're going to unpack that tonight and more. The first thing I want to say, and I pointed to this yesterday, is that God reasons deductively. God says, I am God. I am all-powerful. I am all-knowing. I am invincible, and I am wholly unlimited. And I am everywhere, and I am everyone. Therefore, you must be too. Wow, that's powerful. It's absolute faith, right? What do we do from a 3D perspective? We go, well, sometimes my prayers are answered. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes good things happen. Sometimes they don't. I don't know if I'm God. I'll believe it when I see it. Where God says, you'll see it when you believe it. So I want to unpack the teachings in Neville Goddard using scripture, the parable of the Good Shepherd, as told by Jesus in the New Testament in John chapter 10. This is how it starts. He who doesn't enter the door into the fold of sheep, but enters another way or climbs in another way, he is a thief and a robber. This is a powerful opening. What's the door to the fold? The door is that I am. It's that Christ in you. That's your imagination. It's the door into your imagination where your desires are. That's where your desires are kept. The sheep are your desires. Who's the thief and the robber? Those are the limitations of the 3D world. Those are those are your senses, the 3D senses that rob you of your desires, that rob you of your new state. That's big. Then it goes on to say, I am the door. If anyone enters through me, he will be saved. Saved from what? Saved from your current state of limitation, right? Saved from your unwanted state. This is what Jesus says. I am the door. I am the way. I am the life, right? Through me, through your imagination. Then it goes on to say that the sheep hear his voice, and he calls his sheep by name and leads them out. Hear this. The sheep, your desires, right? Hear the voice of that I am. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am whole, right? Hear the voice. And he calls his sheep by name, calls those desires by name, right? I am healthy. I am wealthy. And leads them out. Leads them out where? From the unseen into the seen. From the invisible realm into the 3D world, right? Calls his sheep. Calls the desired state, calls the desires, right? And then it goes on to say, he goes ahead of them and the sheep follow him because they know his voice. Wow, this is big. Remember, where it also says in scripture, if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come and bring you onto myself. That's Jesus going ahead. That's your imagination going ahead of you, preparing the place, right? And then you follow that, your desires, your 3D you, and then it must manifest into the 3D world, right? You're following that voice or that feeling or that conviction of your wish fulfilled. That's big. And then it says here, the thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I came, Jesus, that Christ in you, that they may have life and have it more abundantly. Who's the thief? Those are your limitations. That's your doubt. That's your fear, right? This is big. Fear, limitation, and doubt, right? And remember, in this quote right here where it says, he goes ahead of them, Jesus, and the sheep follow him. Signs follow. They don't proceed. Your signs will follow that imaginal act. The signs will follow your conviction. Wow, that's big. And then it goes on to say, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for his sheep. What's the good shepherd? That's your father. That's that I amness. That's that consciousness. Lays down his life. What are we saying here? Dies to your former state. That's you dying to your old state. Dying to the unwanted. And then resurrecting or becoming that ideal. Or being one with your desire, right? Remember, the sheep are your desires. And then it says here, take your desire into the fold by putting yourself into the desired state. This is Neville Goddard. Take your desire your desire, the sheep, into the fold, into your imagination, right? Shut the door by putting yourself into the desired state, right? The sheep enter the fold, right? You shut your door to the 3D world, right? And then here again, Jesus says, I lay down my life so that I may take it up again, right? In John 10:17, the good shepherd lays down his life so he may take it up again. Lays down what? The old abandons the old state, dies to the old state. You die to the old you and you resurrect or rise to that new desired state, right? And then what else would Jesus say? I have the authority to lay it down, and I have the authority to take it up again. I have the authority to lay down that former state, to stop putting my attention on what I don't want and put my attention on what I do want. That's what it means to be born again, right? You have the power. This is what Neville Goddard says. You have the power to lay it down by no longer being conscious of it. That's what it means, right? You're taking your awareness off it. You're taking your conscious awareness off it. That's how you lay down your life or that state. And then you put your consciousness on that new state. You put your attention on that new state. And the power to pick it up again through consciousness. This is what Neville says. You have the power to lay it down by no longer being conscious of it, and the power to pick it up again through consciousness. Wow, that's big. That's imagining the Neville Goddard way unpacked. I am your host, Tom Karen, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, like and share our videos. That's how we get our message out. Hit us up on Facebook at Be Something Wonderful, on Instagram and Twitter at Tom Karen, our website at tomkaren.com or besomethingwonderful.com, or write me anytime at info@besomethingwonderful.com. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, with great love, see you soon.